guys. I dropped my camera and look what happened. Oh no. One of the legs broke, man. Oh. I'm gonna go get a haircut right now. And I think I'm gonna go buy a new tripod after that, so yeah. Guys, I might have got an L on this haircut. To be honest, I don't like it. Yeah, because I wanted to try something different and try a different hairstyle. But yeah, the guy that I usually go to, he was on vacation, so I had a new barber, and to be honest, I did not like how he styled my hair.
この辺ちょっとボリューム欲しいんで、ちょっとこう持ち上げて、上げてボリューム出してあげて。
So to save it a little bit, use this Gatsby Meta Rubber Foam. It basically makes your hair look like a perm, but I didn't perm my hair, but it makes it look like a perm, if that makes sense. So I think I kind of saved it. Yeah, I came back home to fix my hair, and then after, I'm gonna go to Hiroshima Station, go to the camera shop nearby, and buy a new tripod. Konnichiwa. これ買ってもいいですか？
これですか？
はい。はい、ありがとうございます。Got it.
20日市です。お出口は左側です。開くドアにお気をつけください。
お支払い方法をお選びください。お金を入れてください。よろしければ確認ボタンを押してください。おチリプレシートをお受け取りください。おチリプレシートをお受け取りください。おチリプレシート
We got the tripod, y'all. I'm so glad it was in stock because on the website on Big Camera, it actually said it was sold out. We're gonna say goodbye to this one. Say hello to the new one. With 3 legs. Yes. But now, I have to wait about a month to throw the old one away. Alright, let's make dinner. Takimasu.